Finally, a good morning. I went out to get my coffee, but I went with my car instead of the bike. I tried biking a bit yesterday, and it's pretty strange. Basically, everything hurts when I walk, but on bike I'm okay. Maybe because it's a different movement. But yeah, I still wouldn't risk falling again right now. I think I would cry. Yeah, again, maybe I'll repeat some things because I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with the video from yesterday. But now I remember after I fell, I just wanted to sit down for a bit. But there were cars, there were people, someone came to help me. I showed them I'm okay. I raised my hand like this. But yeah, they still tried to help me. And I appreciate it. I just wanted to sit a bit more on the ground. Okay, it's 6 minutes and only stupid ideas until now. I just checked and one of my videos has 30 views, and that's unbelievable. I think last night when I went to sleep it was half. It was like 15 or 16 views. I even got 2 likes. Yeah, it feels really good. I guess it sounds so stupid, 30 views, that's nothing. But I don't know, I feel really good. I'm not sure if I ever said this, but I know I could just send my channel to some of my friends, and of course, even if they don't like it, they will subscribe and like. But I didn't do that. I don't know. It just feels a bit awkward when I think that people that know me see those videos, because I mean, I'm not lying or something like that, but I feel very different. So from my behavior around the people that I know to my behavior here when I record, I don't know, I just feel so different, and I'm not ready yet for them to see. Yesterday I mentioned to my biggest hater friend, we have a lot of stupid jokes, and it was pretty nice. He said something like, "Oh my god, man, of course I'm not gonna hate on something so serious. I'm glad you're doing this. It's good you're doing this." He had a joke that if I become rich, to to not forget about him. But yeah, so I think I'm gonna do that after a while. Just gather my courage. Maybe this is something interesting to talk about. I tried to say something about this at some point, but I'm pretty sure I didn't go into the details. So I care about what other people think. Yeah, some people would say this is not healthy. I hope I'm at a healthy level, because the idea for me is, I think that you just can't, maybe I'll change my mind with this, but I'm just gonna say it. Um, Basically, all my life I was thinking that you can't live, I don't know, alone. I always looked at the people around me, what they are doing, how they are doing, uh, to basically get some inspiration. Or maybe the most relevant example would be when I was smaller. I mean, very small, like 8 years old, 10 years old, somewhere around there. Uh, Something started. So, because I came from a village to the city, basically, there were a lot of people trying to bully me. But I would no longer do something like this. But yeah, when I was smaller, I would basically just beat them. So if someone tried to bully me, I would lash out back immediately and physically. So let's say I didn't have a very big problem with bullying, but still, uh, there were things from my friends that would get to me, and in that period, they felt okay. So one of my example is, I was with a girl. We were children, basically nothing serious, but I think we kissed a bit, and I presented her to my friends, and they didn't say anything with the girl there. But after she left, oh my god, hell broke loose. Uh, they laughed at me. And this is the part that, okay, maybe this is not how you should live your life, but for me it was okay. Basically, in that moment when everyone laughed at me, uh, I arrived to the conclusion that they were right for the reasons that they would bully me. But these were my friends, so I wouldn't lash out at my friends. So yeah, very small example. They laughed at me, and I broke up with that girl. Again, we were just children. It was nothing serious. But yeah, I think that's a very good example, and this is what I had in my mind. I don't know, until now, until pretty recently. Um, so like, I had two friends. They were the most vocal. Uh, it's like I hear one of their voice in my head sometimes. I don't know, when I was struggling to post that latest picture, that was what I had in my mind. Oh my god, that friend is gonna see this picture and it's gonna be so awkward or cringe, or I don't know. And I realized that this is going to the toxic side. So again, I started just taking taking into consideration the opinion from other people. But I guess in time I transitioned to the more toxic side, where yeah, instead of doing something, I'm afraid of some people's reactions, and I mean, I guess this is still true because I didn't show this to any of my friends. So okay, it's still true, and I'm still struggling with it maybe, but at least not consciously. So I posted the picture, I'm recording those videos, I'm posting them. I just hope to have basically more courage in the future. And if I start getting some views and likes, yeah, it would be like some kind of approval that at least some of my videos are okay. Yeah, yesterday I was pretty, I don't know if sad, but at least because I was exhausted, I wasn't in the best mood. But yeah, today I feel refreshed, you could say. I'm even doing something stupid again. I messaged the girl, and to be honest, even on Tinder, on those applications, if she was from another city or from another country, I swipe left. So I never wanted a relationship, a remote relationship. But I messaged the girl, and we talked a lot until she mentioned something about a restaurant, and I didn't know the restaurant, and she was like, well, yeah, it's not in your city. And after we already talked a bit, I realized she's from another city. But again, I mentioned this in a video. Sometimes I feel like I'm getting exactly the lesson that I need, and I'm gonna take this as a bit of a lesson. So I hope this doesn't sound I hope this doesn't sound too bad, but I like some attention myself, so especially from a girl. uh, yeah, I want you to message me sometimes, or respond to me, send me a picture, some things like this. And because of this, basically I never talked to anyone from another city. I just couldn't, I don't know, it would be like an effort to drive a few hours to just go on a first date and get a kiss on the cheek. But yeah, maybe my intentions were not the best on Tinder, because to be honest, I did. It's not like I was searching for a wife on Tinder. I was just, you know, talking to people, see what works. So yeah, now I'm talking to a girl from another city. But at least, I don't know. Okay, it's too early for calling it girlfriend, but basically that's where I'm aiming. So let's say it like that. It would be my first girlfriend that has a driver's license, has a car, her parents are still together. I'm sorry for people with crazy family stories. it's sad, and it haunts you for life. Even in my case, the parents are still together, but I didn't learn the best lessons. So I don't want to generalize too much. Like, there are some people with broken families that basically learned how to make the best family. So it's not like a rule that if your parents are divorced, you have problems. But all of my other girlfriends had divorced parents, and like I said, at least retrospectively, when looking back, that was their lesson. When things get a bit bad or harder, you just quit. It's just a relationship. It's not like you have to divorce and you have children to take care of, like they saw with their parents. So breaking up, it's nothing to them. It's like a solution, and I don't know, I don't agree with that. Maybe this is my problem, but I don't believe in a soulmate, only one soulmate here somewhere on this planet, and I should find them. I don't believe in that. I believe that I could work out with basically anyone, because that's what I'm trying to do.